Welcome back to the show. You are still watching the CITI Countdown, and what you just witnessed was SEFA with a beautiful soundtrack Away featuring Camido, and she is in the studio with me. What's up, girl?
Hey.
How you doing? How you doing?
Okay, and you?
I'm doing well. It's great to see you again. It's like a second time in a year.
Yeah.
I'm blessed.
Amen.
I'm blessed.
also blessed.
Talk to me about life after dropping Growth. How has it been for you?
It's been amazing. I think the reason and the purpose why we released the whole album is being justified little by little, because I wanted people to know that, apart from the whole Shuga, SEFA, the dancing and then the loud music, I could also deliver vocals, and then I gave them that on the Growth album. So it's been amazing. People love it. People are like, okay, we now know what you're about and stuff like that. So it's been great. So
what do you think the album would set precedence for in terms of you as an artist? Because, you know, many a times we are always drawn to the fact that the industry is dominated by, you know, by male musicians, and here you are with a solid album, 10 over 10 album for me, because you were able to give us a different side of you. What do you think the message has been for those out there?
The message out there for me is that people are actually realizing that, okay, women can actually do this. Women can be versatile too. And the versatility is what matters to me the most, because I felt like people feel like women are supposed to be in a box. They're supposed to do one thing all the time. But then when you listen to my album, my song with Medical, I was rapping, which I don't rap. And I mean, it's so amazing. I have different types of songs on there. So I think it has to do with the versatility. People are realizing that, okay, women can actually do this. Let's give them a chance. Let's try them out and see.
Another thing I've also identified and realized is your ability to do great work when it comes to features. We just watched your video with Camido. I personally saw a video with you and Kofi Jamal. Yes. I was blown away, because I was like, where has this song been? Why haven't I heard it until when? Was it Val's Day?
Yeah.
Was Val's Day?
Yeah, Val's Day.
How did that collaboration come about? Was Kofi Jamal big at the time before you did the song, or?
No, he wasn't. I think that was when he was coming out with his album. He did an EP, and then he invited me to the studio. He was like, oh, SEFA, I have this song that I want you to be on. I want you to sing and stuff like that. And we made it happen. And Kofi Jamal has always been like a brother to me, because we have that relationship. His manager, my manager, and everybody. So I was like, okay, let's just do this. And that is like actually one of my favorite songs on the album.
I get chills when I listen to the song, because what you guys did on the song was mind-blowing.
Thank you. When you go to the villages and stuff, like, they play it like crazy.
Yeah, because, I mean, and that for me establishes and justifies your versatility, like you said, because there's a touch of R&B, high life, and you know how you guys were just coming up. I was thinking, oh, it's a Sarkodin Ifya thing going on here, because you guys, then you drop the latest one, you choke with Mr. Drew. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Like, girl, what else are you going to show us? And that song is just going like that.
Yeah. Like, I always say I thank God, because God does it for me all the time. I don't know how I do it. I don't know how my management does it. It's just God.
You look at how you started music, or how even Black Avenue Muzik found you.
Yeah.
An Instagram DM. You went through all these, shall I say, phases of your musical career, and now you are dropping hits upon hits. What do you think has contributed to the success so far?
Apart from God, I think it has to do with passion, and then my team, the kind of team that I work with. I always say I'm very grateful for the kind of team that I work with, especially my manager, because you know, when you are doing something like the music, and when you're in the entertainment industry, it's not how people see it. You don't just get there all of a sudden. You don't just make the money all of a sudden, and it drains you a lot. So if you have people in your corner who are always pushing you, who are there to believe in your passion, okay, we have to make this happen, then when you are down, they lift you up and stuff like that. So it's been amazing. My family too, my friends, everybody has just been supportive. So
when you mentioned family, did they ever think you would do music like the way you're doing now?
My mom, she has always known. She has always known how to do music. But my dad, in the beginning, he knew I knew how to sing, but he was like, oh, go to school.
What did they want you to do? School. Or what did your dad want you to do?
My dad wanted me to be a businesswoman.
Okay.
To be a businesswoman. And he's still supportive. He's supportive of my music and everything. But I mean, I can always do music and business there, so.
let's stay on the Ichoke, because I think that's going to be the biggest song, if not already, in the next few weeks, because the song, so on the show, the first time we did a song last week, came in as a discovery, okay, and then it just shot up to number 5.
Yes.
This week is at number 4, and I'm like, my goodness, like, what did you put in the song? Because what I realized is the more you listen to it, the more you enjoy, the more you like it. So I'm like, okay, did you just happen to chance on a popular jargon on social media? Because Ichoke was like something that was, do you think that was what made it work? And why did you choose a title like that?
You know, when I got the beat before, right, and I was sitting down and I was listening to the beat, I didn't even know what I wanted to use in the beginning. In my mind, I was like, okay, I was singing something like Ichoke, 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 but I didn't get it right.
Do you think your subconsciousness was playing with you because Ichoke was everywhere?
Yeah, I should think so. So like, I mean, but I knew from the beginning, the first time I had the beat, that I was going to put Mr. Drew on it.
Oh, wow.
I knew because it just had him written all over the beat. It had Drew written all over the beat.
Not to catch you. Is it like you musicians have a third eye to know who fits the song?
With me, I love working with creative people. And when you are creative yourself and you hear a beat, you know, okay, this person will fit nicely on this song. So I just knew it was him. So I just had to contact his management and I'm like, oh, please, can I get you to the studio and stuff like that? And he came and then we were writing the song together. And he also started singing something that has to do with Ichoke.
Oh.
And then I'm like, I had that in mind. And I before that time, I was like, I've been hearing this Ichoke thing. I don't even know what it means. And then he's like, oh, it's something nice. And then
bum.
It just happened. You see why I said I love working with creative people, because then it's so easy. You share
easy
ideas.
To connect, it divine connection.
Amazing. We even started dancing before we finished the song. We started dancing in the studio before we finished the song.
Wow.
And everybody's like, no.
How many days did it take to finish the song, if you remember?
Just some few minutes, some few hours.
Few hours?
Yeah, a few hours.
Wow. So it's not even like you did your verse, then you sent it to Drew, and then
Drew, we did everything in the studio.
In one day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everything. He's like, oh, I think you need to change it. I'm like, oh, I still think you need to change it and stuff like that. That's how it worked. His manager was there, my manager was there.
So would you call it a collaboration or you call it a feature?
It's more of like a collaboration. And it's more of like a feature. It's more of like everything, like, because even if you listen to, as I said earlier on, if you listen to most of my songs, I hate sending songs out to musicians. I don't mind sending it, but I love it when we are both in the studio, so that we know exactly. So, cause I love to feed off creativity, because it helps me to, and the vibe too. And Mr. Drew, an amazing vibe.
I could tell.
Amazing.
He's doing well
vibe,
for himself as well.
Amazing. Yeah.
So now that Ichoke is flying, what are the plans to either sustain or shall I say introduce new work? Because I know you just dropped Growth, so I can't immediately think of dropping another project. What is the plan with Ichoke now that it's blowing up?
Oh, Ichoke, we have a lot of great plans for it. We have amazing plans for it. Right now, I'm just praying God allows our plans come true, because it's only God that can make stuff happen. But my management and we have great plans for Ichoke. Sometimes it's even, I'm choking right now.
So when you look at your numbers digitally, the analytics, the statistics, what is it telling you? Where are people listening to? I mean, moving out of Ghana, where are people jamming to the song from? You know, what kind of feedback have you gotten so far?
Nigeria and the UK, I get videos from them most of the times, and I'm even surprised. I mean, I had one of the biggest dancers in Nigeria dance to the song, and I'm like, whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, that song's a very danceable tune.
Yeah, a little smart. And people are sending me videos from Nigeria and then the UK. I'm like, okay, this is happening. And you know, funny enough, it's going even more than Shuga.
Yes.
Shuga just went like that, but this one is.
Did you ever see it coming?
Well, I mean,
because Shuga is like arguably your biggest song, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
So having to do a song like Ichoke, did you ever envision that, or did you ever think that after dropping Shuga, you would ever do a song to either meet or elapse the impact of Shuga?
Well, I knew that I wanted to do something big. I wanted to do something bigger than Shuga, but I didn't know it would come like as soon as possible. I just wanted to do music. I just wanted to do things, a song that people like or music that people love. But I didn't know that I'll drop another fast song that would be more than Shuga. And I didn't know I'll drop even a danceable song, because the last time I was here, I told you that before I joined Black Avenue Muzik, all I used to do was to sit and sing. I wasn't moving, nothing. by the help of Mr. Drew and Ichoke, now I dance. It's crazy.
So you worked with Wendy Shea, did a song called Player.
Yes.
Beautiful song.
Yeah.
And you worked with Mr. Drew,
Yeah.
Ichoke, and it's doing better. Does it suggest to you that perhaps you should focus more on doing features with the male artist, or you think you can come with a bigger song with the female artist?
I think the females are amazing. The male artists too are amazing. The song I did with Wendy Shea, amazing.
I love the video.
Amazing.
I don't know where you guys found James Gardner
actually
from, but he fits the character. I'm just saying.
That video and music is actually one of my favorites, and I think that it just has to do with our mindsets as individuals. If you put out a song and people can relate to it more, it goes faster. You know, so I don't think that I should really put myself in a box and do songs with only male artists or do songs with only female artists. I'll just do songs with everybody who is creative. And you know, creativity is very funny because it can pick up at any point in time.
Yeah.
You might not know, there might come to a point where everybody just wants to sit down and relax. And just listen to something. That's why I have a lot of songs that are like different genres.
Wow.
Because I feel like, okay, I have to fit anywhere. So yeah.
All right, I don't have much time to continue the conversation. I wish I could have much time to continue the conversation. But if my producers will allow me, just one more question.
Your question
is this song going to have a remix?
Oh, fingers crossed, definitely.
Who are we going to see on the remix? Who are you hoping to see on the remix?
Somebody really big.
Kwame Eugene?
I'm hoping to see somebody really big.
Really big?
Yeah, very big.
So Kwame Eugene's not big?
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay, Sarkodie?
Kwame Eugene is big. Sarkodie is big. Somebody
you should look beyond Ghana.
No, I mean, we have a lot of amazing artists here, you know, and we have a lot a lot of amazing.
I know you have someone in mind, but you don't want to say.
I mean, yeah, like everybody, even if it's you want to do remix, I'll do.
Oh, wait, my boss, fucking with the boss. Charlie, thank you so much for coming to the studio. God bless you.
Thank you so
Guys,
much.
go check out Ichoke. Matter of fact, I don't need to go far. It's on our chat, our number 4, so you want to check it out. But hey, you want to do what you always do, the ritual, that's your camera. Tell them where to find the song, streaming platforms, your social media handles. Let's support the music. Hi
guys, it's me again, SEFA, and I'm here. Please go check out my song on YouTube. You type SEFA Ichoke and it will pop up. Follow me on my social media handles, SEFA_GH, S3FA_GH, and also you can use all your apps that you use to listen to music to check out my song and my album. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll be right back after these messages.